What's up with y'all boys, man? Exclusive Builder, where we do everything exclusive. And today's version, I see by the title, man, we back with another extremely unique build, extremely fun, extremely good build. Now, let me just say this right now. Do not want y'all to make this build. I'm just trying to keep my streak alive, keeping content coming, and just posting good builds for all game modes. And day two of continuing to try and get my supporters to give me build requests until 2K26 come out. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm lacking of ideas. Now, shout out to my boy Jaden for this somewhat idea. He wanted me to make a tall, two-way mid-range slasher build. Now I'm keeping it a buck. I don't have that name. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to continue to try, but this is why we do have a tall build. You know what I'm saying? That is damn near basically a two-way slashing mid-range threat. Whatever the hell I put in the thumbnail. But you know what I'm saying? I didn't get the name, so I'm going to continue to try and make a taller build to actually require that name. But the way I made this build, I was like, I'm just gonna record this because I think this is a very solid build for anybody, or even if you want to use this as a template to take it to 2K26, you most definitely can. But gotta say this, bro, for people that's requesting builds, remember, bro, this is the end of 2K. I have posted all the household names, the legends of the, you know what I'm saying? I done did all them builds, bro. I did all them. Think out of the box, bro. Like where my old heads at from 2K24, bro. Like y'all was throwing out some wild names. Somebody even requested me to make a Nick Van Axel build. Like that, like think out of the net. You know, I did that this year, so don't ask me that. Don't ask me that. I did that. Somebody already asked. Like think out of the box, bro. Like give me a name or somebody that I probably don't know. Like where my old heads at, bro. I know y'all still on my channel watching. You know what I'm saying? Give me some old niggas to try and make. Sure, they might not be in the shades, but like let me like give me a name that I just don't know of, and I can actually go do my research on them. You know what I'm saying? And actually put in some time and effort to these builds. You know what I'm saying? And try and make them joints. But yeah, man. With that being said, though, bro, yeah, boys, get on that. Think outside the box. And other than that, let's go ahead and get into how to make this really good 6-8 slashing mirror, whatever you want to call this joint. But man, let's get into it, bro. But before we do that, man, let's go to this video. 10, 20 likes on the video. That'd be very appreciated. And if you new, man, go to stay or hit that sub button. You feel me? But yeah, man, let's get into it. So we going shooting guard, 6'8", 185 on the weight with a 6'8 wingspan. And we gonna start out with our physicals first. Now speed, we all know all my builds, bro. You gotta have a 85 to 86 speed. That's just how I roll, especially on builds that do play defense. And with agility, sadly, we cannot go to an 80, but we're going to go to a 77 just to get the off-ball, slippery off-ball joint on gold, so we can do R2 decks and shit like that, since we are at the 2 spot. And yeah, man, if you know how to move, you should be straight on the defense end when it comes to sliding your feet, keeping up with people. You know what I'm saying? It really just really depends on if you got IQ or not, defensive IQ. You know what I'm saying? To slide your feet and predict what moves your player is going to do, whether your opponent, but you know. And moving on to strength though. For our strength, we're going with a 73, just so we can get strong handle stuff like that on gold and movement enforcer. And we're going to be adding season 7 and season 8 caps here to get to a 75 strength, so we get our physical finisher on gold. And yeah, all that other good stuff. You feel me? And shit, when it comes to vertical, we just go with 80 on the vert, just so we can get our gold posterizer. Also helps with blocks, shit like that. And jump shot contest and all that other good stuff, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's pretty much what the physicals is. I feel like this is very decent. Not 100% sure if I did 86 or if I did 85, but if I'm wrong on the speed, I will most definitely come back to it and change it. But yeah, man, that's the physicals. Now let's go to move on to the finishing. So far as the finishing, right, on this build, didn't do anything with the post. Standard dunk, I definitely had it at a 45, but then I added more driving dunk, which I went to a 88 at base model on the driving dunk, and I took the standard dunk up to a 48 as well. And base model 88, we're going to be adding 5 here out of the 15 plus. That'll get you a 93 dunk, pro off ones off 2 contacts, gold posterizer. And as well with the layup, we're going to do the exact same thing at base model, go to 88 on the lay, and that gets us everything right here as you can see. And we're going to be adding another +5 out of that 15, and that gets you a 93 lay, physical finisher on gold, and we get layup mix master on gold as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much it. Now when it comes to the slashing portion, you can't tell me that ain't slashing. I don't know why I ain't got the name slashing in this template. It's some other shit. and I'm starting to think it's because of the 3-pointer on here. But hey, man, it is what it is. But as far as slashing, 93 lay, 93 dunk. Some may say having 93 lay, 93 dunk is kind of useless and no point, because if you can just get to the lane and dunk the ball at all times and not get blocked or fuck around and miss a layup or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Some people might say there's no point. But for my shot creators and people that like to just play your own style, you know what I'm saying, and switch up and not play the exact same way, having both of these ratings is very fun to use. Trust me, I know I've made hella bills with this shit. It is fun to use and not play meta. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's pretty much what the finishing is. Now let's go to move on to the shooting. So far as the shooting, right, the mid-range at base model, we're going to go with a 91. Now this is optional. You do not have to try and get a 96 mid-range like I'm going to do, because our last +5 is going to go here to get to a 96 midi, so we get Hall of Fame shooting badges. You do not have to do this with this. If you want to put more 3-pointer on the build, you will still have, oh my god, you will still have 5 +5 joints. You know what I'm saying? You can get your mid-range to a 93. You know what I'm saying? And then use your tier 1 to get set shot specialist to legend. You know what I'm saying? And then add more 3 on a build. That's all up to you, but for me, I'm going +5 here, 96 midi. I think we would still be +1 in set shot or shifty shooter to one of them joints to get that joint to legend. Wait, matter of fact, yeah, one of them are going to get to legend. Or if you want to mess around and use your physical finisher joint on Hall of Fame, you definitely can do that as well with Hall of Fame posterizer for your tier 1s and shit like that, as well with light and launch, which we'll get to that in a second. But when it comes to 3-pointer, which I believe having a 75-3 is one of the reasons why I got the name that I do have on this build, which y'all will see in a minute. But 75-3 is definitely very decent. You know what I'm saying? This is supposed to be a mid-range slasher. You know what I'm saying? So we're not trying to overboard or do too much with a 3-pointer. 75 for when you hottest, it's still decent. Catch and shoot is still decent. You know what I'm saying? If you're just good at the game, 75, you know, you can knock down shots as long as you got the badges, which we will have Hall of Fame shooting badges. With a 75-3, we better hit. You know what I'm saying? And oh yeah, that's just that on that. And then free throw. Then what did I do with the free throw? Don't remember. So we're gonna keep it at the 70. If I get extra points, I'll come back to it and change it. If you don't play 5s, take it off, add the points elsewhere. But yeah, man, that's pretty much what the shooting is. Now let's go to move on to the pass accuracy, ball handle. So far as the passing, right? For this type of build, bro, we just gonna get diamond on silver. That's all we need. We just need diamond on silver for this type of build. 71 passing on the shooting guard. That's not a meta build. It is solid. It's decent. It is what it is. You can definitely use it in any game mode. And then when it comes to ball handle, right? If you're skilled at the game, you do not need extremely high ball handle to perform moves. And most people is out here left sticking in the first place. So you know what I'm saying? You don't really need too much to get to a mid-range or to even get to a rim. 81 with all of these badges will get the job done if you know what you're doing. And then speed ball, sadly, we really couldn't get to an 80 to get the Devin Booker cross because, as you clearly can see, we can't even do that at a 6'8". Having Devin Booker cross on a 6'8" would have been fucking game changing. Please let niggas do that shit next year. You know what I'm saying? Please. A 6'8" with the Devin Booker push cross into a mid, step back, come spin, jumper, nigga, like, bro, the endless creations that's flowing through my mind when I wish we would have been able to have it. But I mean, we just gonna go with a 75, and that's decent enough, light and launch on silver. But man, that's pretty much it when it comes to the playmaking. Now let's go to move on to the defensive portion. So far as the interior, bro, we can go with a 60 on the interior, just so we can get our paint prodigy on bronze, as well with the perimeter. This is optional for my players that wants to play defense in every game mode. We're going to go to 85. Now, I really only did this for the viewers. For some of the people that be in my comments talking about some water build barely have defense and all this other, shut your ass up. It's season 8, fool. It's season 8. You know what I'm saying? We don't care. You know what I'm saying? We don't care that much. You know what I'm saying? As in I mean my niggas that like to score. My niggas that really put the ball in the hoop. You know what I'm saying? We can and actually got stick skill and utilize speed and angles to play defense instead of ratings to get bump animations and, you know what I'm saying, to cheat your way out of playing defense. No, nigga, use your brain to play defense, bro. All you need is a 74 rating, 73 more steal, and a 68 block. And you need 80 or more agility, and most definitely 86 or more fucking speed to be very solid on defense with minimum bronze, silver badges, bro. Let me get off of that. But me personally, I would fucking change the defense. But I mean, as far as perimeter. But y'all can do whatever y'all want to do. We just leave this at 85, and like I said earlier, 73 steal. And with this build, we're gonna go with a 78 block to get hot flighted iron or silver. And I think this is where I actually went 85. I think 85 speed. The rest of the points had to go to here. I don't know what I did. I'm finna back out, so give me a second. Alright, y'all boys. What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? I think I was on the right track, and their last little couple points went to the O board. So yeah, we did 85 speed, decent enough, and we do got the silver hot fly denier tier 2 badge. Put it on gold to protect the paint a lot more and be very solid on the defensive end. You know what I'm saying? Not having the same stats with a 74 perimeter, you can do the exact same shit. If you ask me, you can do the exact same shit. But hey man, shit, this is just a template. Jaden, this is definitely a template. You just will not get the name of the 2-way slashing mid-range joint, whatever the hell you wanted me to make. I think it was like a slashing mid-range, whatever it was. We didn't get the name. You clearly can see we didn't get the name. We got 2-way inside the arc creator, which is not a bad name. It's not a bad name at all. For my shot create niggas, this is a cool ass name. You know what I'm saying? Then as well with the shades, we got Brandon. Can't go wrong with him. Then we got Grady. You know what I'm saying? Underrated. Can't go wrong with dude. And then we got Christy up there. I don't really know too much about, bro. So I ain't got shit to say on him. But decent shades. The build overall is very solid for a 6'8" shooting guard, and the name not bad at all. But yeah, man, for my supporters, bro, think outside the box when y'all request a build. And if y'all request some shit I already made, I will let y'all know what I send the link. Jaden, no, I will not. No, I will not. I don't have the. No, I will not. I'm not gonna say I don't have the time, but I'm just not gonna be doing that. Not gonna be doing it. Sorry. But other than that, bro, shit, hopefully y'all boys enjoyed the video. If y'all did enjoy the video or fuck with anything about this template, then go to like, comment, subscribe if you're new. And shit, I'm out here, man. But before I go, if y'all want to see any more build videos by your boy, go and click on one of these videos I see on the screen, and also hit that sub button, man. Want to roll to 4,000 subs, and they be very appreciated. Y'all boys continue to show support by hitting that sub button, hitting that like button, and sharing the video so you can push out to the YouTube recommended. So everybody get a hold of my channel to get 25 build videos, gameplay videos, and streams. So with that being said, man, go to the tab post notifications on, so y'all boys be notified whenever I post a video or whenever I randomly stream, you feel me? So with that being said, man, I'm out here to catch y'all boys in the next video. God damn, it's hot. Turn the fan on, nigga.